Hey there everyone, Brother Birch here. Hey, so I just wanted to make a quick little video. I just made a new folder and I made a new repository. So let me show you guys what this looks like. So on GitHub, I made a repository called wdd130 test. And to connect this URL, this repository, to my folder on my computer, all I had to do is run this command. Okay, that's it. So like right here, you can look at the two commands I ran. I ran git init and then git remote add origin. If you've already connected your repository to GitHub, then you're good. You don't have to do this, okay? But for anyone who's needing to restart or whatever, all you have to do is open up the folder on your computer with your code, open up a terminal. You can click on terminal up here and say new terminal, and then say git init, and then git remote add origin, and then the URL of this repository. You could even just click on here up in the URL bar, okay? And so now these things show up as green, saying that they're new. I do have some code in here, and I put in a link to a style sheet in a different folder. Some of you guys are having issues with your style showing up on GitHub. And so I could have any number of folders in here, but this index.html is outside of all of them, okay? So where I have my repository, my index.html should be right there, okay? And then the web page looks like this. So I can see my CSS being applied. So I'm gonna go ahead and say first commit. I'm gonna hit the commit button and then I'll hit publish branch. If you've already published something, then you'll just see a sync button instead. You can click that as well. And then I should be able to just refresh this page and it'll show up here. Again, I'm looking for this index.html file. If this is not here, my code will not work when I go to do GitHub pages. So to do pages, I click on settings, pages, and then I'll select the branch that my code is on and just hit save. And that's all I have to do, okay? This will take about 5 minutes to come online. If I wanted this to work with like another web page, for example, so a lot of you guys made a WWR folder and then maybe in there you have like a homepage.html. Okay, let me just add some code here. I'll say WWR home, and I'll add that same H1 and say whitewater rafting homepage. I'm gonna add a paragraph and say I love whitewater rafting, and then I'll just add a link, a CSS link to my style sheet. Okay, so for this one, instead of // I need to get out of this WWR folder, so I'll say // go into styles, style sheet, okay, and this whitewater rafting should have that blue color. Okay, let's also make a link. So I'll say an A tag. We'll say we're going to go to index.html. Say go home. And then on the home page, I'm going to have a link to go to the WWR page. Go whitewater rafting. And I'll save that. Okay. I'm just going to test this locally. If it works locally, it'll work in the other environment as well. And you can see this looks great. Really nice. All right, and so I'll just say adding WWR page and links, commit, sync, and then I should be able to go back over to GitHub and just hit refresh. Well, I'll go back over here first. You can see I have a second commit from 10 seconds ago. But again, still, this index.html is key. It doesn't matter where I have anything else. I can do links however I want to, but I need this index.html for GitHub pages to work. But then to find my link, I go back to settings, click on pages, and then it should have this link right here, and I can go and visit that site. And it looks like it's there. That's from my first commit. I would assume though, within the next probably 30 seconds, this second commit will be on here, and I'll actually be able to see the link and that other web page showing up. So I'm actually going to duplicate this. And we'll have one open just on GitHub so that we can see our code here. It shows that we committed our second commit 1 minute ago. And then this right here, and I'm just gonna try hit and refresh, and there it is. Okay, so we have links working. Our home page, this index.html, notice I can take this off of the URL and it still goes here, okay? GitHub really does need that index.html in order to work, okay? But even if it didn't work, I can go into wwr/ homepage.html, I can directly navigate to web pages as well. So if I wanted to submit this for a link in iLearn, I could, okay? But again, I just showed you guys how to do links as well. So I know that was kind of fast. I went through it quickly knowing that you guys can pause and rewind and slow it down and do whatever you need to get everything that we just did. But please pay attention to Teams. Josh and Lindsay frequently post times when they are available to help people and just have like open lab times. So please check Teams so that you can get the help that you need. Like I said, last Friday, I'm not going to be back on campus until Friday. I'm available via email, probably won't be available for too many appointments. But if you do need anything, just let me know. So you guys, I hope you're having an awesome week, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Thanks.